Alright, so this is the Detroit River. It runs from Lake St. Clair all the way through to Lake Erie. It is probably 90% of the water flow into Lake Erie, and that comes from Lake Huron and to Lake St. Clair to Lake Erie. This is probably where I'll fish. I'll probably end up fishing in this Trenton Channel. And there's some good spots in there. Water used to have a power plant there, so it used to be a lot warmer water, would hold a lot more fish. Down past that, I've fished this from Belle Isle, which is all the way at the top, all the way down to Sugar Island, which is right by the mouth into Lake Erie. There's a little marina over here I came out of. I'll be here for 3 days, so hope to catch some. Well, I'm in the water. I'm on Lake Erie right now with my boat. Eli Wicks, this is the dash cam. So I'm even being safe on the water. All right, I'm heading for Detroit River and I'll try some jigging. And then we'll see what the day reveals. Okay, so there's no power outside of this hotel anywhere to charge my batteries, so I've got them charging my trolling motor batteries. I plugged in an inverter, and that is in that battery box. It's staying dry. Plugged up to that lithium battery. When that's done, I've got that deep cell to move to. I guess there are advantages to knowing how to get around crap. Oh, little fuzz on the camera. So I'm spot locked right now. This is day 2 on the Detroit River. Yesterday, I'll post some photos, but I got 5 before I got rained out basically, and got to test my bilge pump. So it works. And found out what they talked about, because I had to go out into Lake Erie in order to get to my marina, my dock. And that was harrowing to say the least. But the boat handled it fine, so that I was just concerned it being my first time, but it handled it all right. So I feel pretty safe in this boat. But let's see. So I'm spot locked right now. I'm looking at I'm looking here. I'll show you what I'm looking at. So I am looking at this shallow area here. None of the other fishermen are here. There are different spots. I'm just picking little spots away from them. And there's a big shallow area. And then there's some relief from the current, I'm thinking, where it drops off. And these fish, especially in the daytime, have tended to be in deeper water. So I'm gonna give that a shot. See how I do. Yesterday it was the Pimp Daddy color if I was using plastics, and a chartreuse head. That's the Pimp Daddy color. And but mostly I caught them on my homemade hair tie jigs. And I'll pull out a couple of those. So this one did really well yesterday, and I caught a few on this one here. I would recommend, though, I'm learning some lessons of if I'm gonna tie a stinger hook on it or hook on a stinger hook, make sure it's outside of the hair, because it's getting tangled up and causing issues. So anyway, that's the game plan. Try that and see how it goes. So maybe I'll clean this up in editing. I doubt it though. I'll just post it crooked. There we go. And I got my Burger King coffee.
I don't like coffee. It did make me jittery.
The guy at the marina who reminded me that I forgot
impression of me on coffee. I've had
All right.
I'll
catch you guys later. I did want to add though, Benny, you should have been here. You could have caught enough fish to supply your needs, and also taking care of Isaac's birthday party. So now I've got to give some of mine up for it. Oh well. I know, school. I'll see you later. Another thing you guys might be asking yourselves is, Rob, how the heck do you fish all day long with Crohn's disease? Well, here's your public service announcement. I drink a lot of water and I take Imodium. So there you go. Oh, and to offset the massive amounts of water, I bought those little, well, I'll find them.
Hey, what are you doing? 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 What are you doing?
Hospital urinal. It's freaking awesome. I'm gonna carry this in the car from now on. Anyway, there, anybody who's fishing with Crohn's, that's your answer. Other sights you don't see every day. Now that ship will displace the water, so the water is actually rising around here right now.
Are you in, genius?
So big. It'll be a nice little wave I get off of that. That's 3-foot rollers off of that. That's some displacement there. That's crazy. Alright, I'm getting a few fish. I'm going to try a different spot. Introducing the famous Tim Nichols, Bassmaster, or should I say future Bassmaster champion of the world. Now he's going for walleye. He's going to try to show me up. We are at day 3, and we are in Trenton Channel on the Detroit River. Pimp Daddy works. Hair jigs work. We've got a lot of fish in the boat already. We're right here by the golf course. Uh-oh. Trolling motor just told me it can no longer keep its position. A few boats out today. Anyway, let me see if I got a video of these fish. I got a few fish in there. All right, back to fishing. Down there, Ambassador Bridge.
I don't know what you're doing because I'm having too much coffee. I don't know. Don't drink too much coffee, kids.